What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to Atlas Theory. Now, the time is almost here where we're going to choose our factions. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about which one we're going to choose. Now, if we come over here to play.staratlas.com, over on the Overview tab, there are a lot of exciting sections. We have leaderboards that are already launched, marketplace that is launched, inventory, but we're going to come down here to this coming soon, which is your faction selection. Now, this is different than the DAX we've been talking about, the guilds. Those are like player made. These are your in-game selections. So let's talk about each one. I'll give a little bit of hints from the Rebirth campaign. There's a little bit of lore there that we could talk about. But let's just get into this first one here, the Oni. So first we see two advantages on every single one of these factions. For the Oni, it's stealth and scanning distance. So I bet this will pair well with your data runners and possibly pirates and bounty hunters. So that's probably the faction you want to choose if you're really excited about those career paths. Now, faction selection is permanent, as it says here. And then, yeah, you have starting locations for each of these factions. But Oni, a little bit more. There are a group of actually different alien races. We have like the race that Paizul was from the Rebirth campaign. We also know of the Fatoli. I'm not sure if the Fatoli are inside Oni, but I'm guessing since they're an alien race. So yeah, if any of that sounds exciting to you, that's going to be the Oni there. Now the Mud is actually your human race. And they're known for firepower and travel distance. So I know some of the DAX are already talking about like going in hard on the game and trying to, go as far as you can, get into deep space, go claim, areas of planets and land and such. And also, in firepower, in a fight, they're going to have some great advantages there. So a little bit on Mud. Now, in the Rebirth campaign, it actually talked about kind of how humans got into space. And it was through, I believe, the Fatoli. There was one that came to Earth and like appeared before, and it started this whole space forward religion. But if it wasn't the Fatoli, definitely fact check me, guys, down in the comment section. And of course, as you're listening to this, I want to know which faction that you are most excited for. Maybe we get a poll going or something on Twitter as well. Now, Ushter, their advantages are maneuvering and hull strength. So I imagine like your industry, right? Your very strong transportation ships, hauling, and then, but the maneuver is interesting to me. Like, of course, in firefights, that's going to be the first one: stealth, firepower, maneuvering. So we may be able to dodge quite a bit. I say we because I am definitely looking towards Ushter for my faction, and that's because they're very interested in like the greater knowledge of things. I usually play like mages and stuff like that. So they don't really have like a mage sense about them, but their deeper lore does, which I kind of like. So of course, like if we compared it to normal MMOs, Oni's going to be your assassins, right? Mud is going to be your fighters, and Ushter would be maybe like the mages. But yeah, it's interesting to see what all the Ushter are going to entail, because there's a lot of cool advantages for this like android race, right? Or a robot race. But guys, let's share information. If you have more to add, again, leave it in the comments. Like, I want to start a dialogue back and forth with you guys. Just like, yeah, what are we going to choose? I know DAX, you may want to talk to yours if you're inside of one, a guild. Some DAX are choosing one of these factions to go with. And then some DAX are, open to any of them. So, yeah, definitely make that a consideration when you're choosing. I know this is going to We don't know exact date when it's going to go live to choose your factions and usernames and stuff like that. Michael mentioned in an interview that some more information might come out in a week here. So yeah, not too long. I would say within a week, we should know a little more details about when we're going to be able to choose this stuff. So again, I'm leaning Ushtar, even though I do like alien races usually. So like the Oni is pretty appealing to me. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button for me. Subscribe for more Star Atlas videos, a lot more coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.